Oh man, oh man, oh man. Houshou Marine is back again. You guys know she's an incredible vocalist. The music videos are always insane, clean as a whistle, indicative as heck with her personality, her craziness, and altogether the wild world that is her lore and her character, which I love. I have no idea what to think about any of this. I actually have gone back to some of her music videos because she is so talented in so many ways. As much as, yes, she really does start to blur the line and then just careen off the cliff of I'm going to be out there and sensual because that's what I like, whatever. I think aside from all of that, it is so obvious how much talent she brings to her music, how much character she brings to that, which is not the easiest thing to do, and how incredible of the team here to make every single one of these videos. Let's jump into this. This is Kyapi. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I just had to say I loved the expressionless bears dancing. It was so cool. It was so cute. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is always dripping with charm and just adorable animation. So okay, so my gosh, that was I love that back and forth. That was really funny. Goodbye insecurity. Yeah, no, it's going to come back. I feel like absolutely, whether she's doing it on purpose or whether she genuinely thinks it, as she was even saying at the very beginning, let me be your idol a little longer. I love the attention. I love doing all this stuff, but sometimes I feel like I don't measure up to the image of what everyone wants me to be. So then I'm going to run all these things by you when I feel like, oh, maybe I should just quit. No, wait, you don't want me to? You think I'm amazing? You think I'm cute? You think I'm the best person ever? Oh, okay. And they're all sweating as they're like, yeah. So that's so interesting to me because I feel like, at least from my understanding, obviously I haven't listened to every single VTuber song ever made. So I could be completely ignorant about this. Teach me in the comments if I'm wrong. I don't feel like too many content creators like her really keep a goofy yet honest depiction of their struggles with, the limelight, the fame, trying to be herself amid the constant pressures and lack of motivation that we can all feel. I feel like no one's ever really walked that line and been like, yeah, sometimes I just don't want to do it anymore. Because that can feel like such a death sentence in terms of the internet and being honest like that with your community. So that's just my thought anyway. So yes, it's great to have those moments of reflection where someone comes to you and they say like, yeah, I really do think you have a lot to offer, yada, yada, yada. And you're like, okay, I feel better. That is just filling a cup that has a hole in it. It's not fully filling you up. It is not going to last. It's going to constantly drip out and just not have, any lasting fullness to it because you have to be okay and fill yourself from the inside. So, yeah. For people who draw or anything like that, tell me below, what is this style called? Is it just a big saturation thing to make all these colors pop? It just looks so cool and it's so eye-catching. I really, really like it, but I've never known anything about drawing or what you would call any of this stuff, so let me know. Okay, so, interesting, because the pirates were just not begrudgingly, but to follow her craziness, agreeing with everything she was saying about how she viewed herself. But then there, she felt like she really had to hug her, not going as fan servicey as the cabedon that she was doing to her. So I wonder if so much of this is just Marine not actually knowing how to fully engage. Like, she's really wanting connection, but every time she gets anywhere like that, she's like, So I feel like that's half the reason why when she was messing with the guy, she was doing all this stuff to be like, oh, aren't I amazing? Give me this really shallow feeling of I'm awesome, you appreciate me, that makes me feel better. But it's not equated to real connection. That's my assumption anyway. Oh. What in the heck did I do? What was any of this? What button did I press? There we go. I don't know what that was. Okay. Okay, so there, yet again, I'm wanting all of this superficial praise. But then she is also standing out and saying, like, I'm going to brainwash you, I'm going to make you want me, but I'm not going to do anything more than that. I wonder if, and I don't know if this is related to her as an actual person or if it's just the lore or whatever, please let me know in the comments. I wonder if in her mind that having that type of intimacy is like the expectation. She doesn't actually know about friendship. She doesn't actually know about connection that isn't romantic, right? Either that or the superficial praise. I feel like those are the only two modes that she has. So the fact that she's like, yeah, I'm going to brainwash you, I'm going to get all this superficial praise, but we're not going to go any further than that because that's just not what we do. But it's like she's wanting all this stuff, but then not able to really ascertain what I think she wants, which is actual friendship, actual connection. That's just my assumption anyway. Also, as I've said 10 billion times, I don't know how people make clothes with these models, with these characters. I don't know how people design this stuff. I don't even know how anyone came up with this design for her. It's just, it looks like a lot, but then it looks really cool all put together. I don't even know, man. I don't know. Nice little bass line there. Okay. Wait, okay, so she was upset when they... Oh, because the joke is she's old. Sit on this rocking chair. We're going to give you tea, old lady. And she's like, no, I want to be forever young and do all these cool adventures and have everyone ogle over me. Okay. Nice. I mean, what can I say more than what I said before? Incredible visuals, all of it. And yeah, just delivering such an interesting character. You know, really pushing for like, I can imagine that all of you are going to view me this way. You see me as just this perfect character that is everything you want. And then that's what I want to keep it going as. Very, 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 very interesting. But you guys tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please go to the link in the description and support this lady and the people who made this. Everything from the visuals to the logos to the choreography, just all of that is so, so, so cool. And that's all I got to say about that. Thanks for watching.